Ever since the Jeff Bezos-Lauren Sanchez wedding, Sydney Sweeney has been cozying up to a new man. But how is it affecting her professional life, having a love life again? Here with more is our senior reporter, Mara Siegler. Let's talk about Sid, my girl.
Yes, it's Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun. They are the hot new couple. And last week I had a source who was telling me, Scooter's all in, that it's game on, it's full throttle, was the quotes. And
of course, it's Sydney Sweeney.
Exactly. She's like gorgeous, amazing, makes very smart career choices, which brings me so this weekend she was at the Hamptons Film Festival with her movie Christy about the boxer Christy Martin. This is like a real Oscar bait movie. She physically transformed for this role.
She looks so different. She's not playing the pretty card. It's really it's going for award season for sure.
Yeah, it's like Charlize Theron in Monster. It's very like one of these physical transformations that the Oscar
I was thinking
love.
Margot Robbie and I, Tonya.
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes.
So what did Sydney say at this at the festival?
So she didn't say anything, but what my source said was, Scooter wasn't there, but Sydney was sort of, talking to different people. She got an achievement award at the festival as well. But I guess the source said that it's something where she's very appreciative to have him for business advice because career really is, she likes him, but career really is her priority now because her career is on fire, which it really is. I mean, along with so many projects that she has coming out, she has a lot of ad campaigns. The one famously did not go so well, but and she's also been the face of Miu Miu, and there's been like a bunch of brands that she's
of course with. The American Eagle thing blew up, and some would say there's no such thing as bad press, but I think having someone like Scooter Braun in your corner is probably good for business and pleasure.
Right.
I mean, there would be no Justin Bieber without Scooter Braun. He also helped launch the careers of Carly Rae Jepsen. I mean, he's a super producer.
You love Carly Rae Jepsen.
I love Carly Rae Jepsen. Let it be known.
I do too. She's great. But I always think like Ariana Grande. But yeah, I mean,
Sure.
He's a major music mogul. So what I had also been told by a separate source, this was in a story from last week, is that Scooter is the type of person who likes to market things. I'm told that he really can't help himself and that any restraint he's been showing so far in the relationship as far as like, I needed them to explain that a little bit further because I was like, what do you mean? And they're like, he will start Instagramming her. He will get involved in her business. I guess he's like very full on, which is obviously what makes him a very good businessman.
He can't turn it off. He's not just going to be the chill husband, the chill boyfriend hanging out at the house while she is a movie star.
Apparently he has no chill. That's a good way to put it.
So Sydney Sweeney's got a bunch of projects coming up. In fact, she has this Christy Martin movie, and there's another movie that's coming out that's an MGM picture.
She has something coming out with Amazon called Split Fiction, which is interesting because Scooter and her actually met at Lauren Sanchez and Jeff Bezos' wedding in Venice, or at least they were seen together for the first time there.
And Lauren was at Sydney's birthday party, and they both looked stunning.
The space-themed party.
They were sparkly, they were silvery, yes. So they're friends, but also there's maybe a professional relationship there too.
Yeah, I mean, I think Hollywood and, so many careers, there is always a bit of a blurring of lines.
Well, I can't wait to hear what Split Fiction is about and how it all shakes down. But it seems like Sydney Sweeney is not going to just give up her career just because she has a new boyfriend of a couple months. I mean, that's a crazy idea, right?
Yeah, that would be an absolutely crazy idea. But I think, like, just in the way that celebrity gossip always goes, people always want to be like, she's prioritizing career. Or
wedding bells, babies.
There are no wedding bells coming. They are together. This is the first person that Scooter has dated publicly since his divorce. She also had a fiance that she just split from, I think earlier this year. So it's something though where it's like both the first public relationship for these people, and I think that they're definitely, I was told with Scooter that he has kids, he's very, his inner circle is small and he has to really trust somebody. So the fact that he's like out there being very public with this means a lot.
So Sydney has been, notoriously private about her real relationships. She had a fiance, but during her promotion for Anyone But You, she and Glenn Powell sort of let affair rumors fly. That was all pretend. That was all to promote the movie, and it turned out to be a huge success. But in reality, the real Sydney is all behind closed doors.
I think the thing with her and a lot of male celebrities too, it's like, I feel like Leonardo DiCaprio is one of those people who has to be telling people, this is my mom on carpet. Anybody that he's near people think that he's dating. Sydney gets a lot of those stories where she is out, she is social, so she's at these things and it'll be like, oh, she was seen with having a conversation or saying hello to somebody and hugging them.
Well, how about Machine Gun Kelly, MGK?
Right.
They were seen hugging at a Las Vegas event, and then he was asked about it a couple months later. It seemed he sort of blew his shot, but just because she's hugging a friend at an event doesn't mean they're dating.
Right, but you never know because, again, there were the pictures of them walking around Venice during the Bezos wedding, her and Scooter Braun, and look at what happened there.
Turns out it was all true. Well, I can't wait to see what happens next for Sydney, both in her personal life and, of course, her professional life. Thanks so much, Mara. For more on this story, head over to page6.com.